All right, ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. You see behind me, you see where I'm at. We're back at EFI Specialties, and we're here to put the cam, the new cam, and lockout and shake and bake. So that's what we're here for. That's what we're gonna do. Now this isn't gonna be you know, one of those step-by-step tutorials. I'm just gonna go like I did on most all my other mods. You guys know the deal. I only hit the big pieces. So let's get started. All right, folks, here we go. All right, first thing, I didn't video this, so we took off the charge pipe. Probably gonna have to take off the throttle body as well. The blower's gonna come off. We're gonna leave the intake where it's at. Valve, coil packs, valve covers, coil packs, valve covers, catch can, coolant reservoir, then the front plate, and the rest. So first thing first, belly pans out. We're gonna get the fans. We'll pull the fans out. Then we'll drain the radiator, pull the radiator, and then we'll look at working at getting the blower off and the coolant tank off. So we're doing all of this in prep for Mac to come in, take the front cover off, the timing chain and all that, take the old cam out, put the new cam in, put the timing chain stuff back on, and then I'll come back in and put everything back on that I took off. So saves him a lot of time for me doing a lot of the, I'll call it minuscule type work, where he comes in, does the big stuff, and then I'll come back and do the minuscule stuff, put it all back on again. So let's get started. All right, a few minutes later, y'all can see there's the radiator, fan. Fans are gone. We're still draining a little fluid out of the radiator, but fans are gone. Now we're gonna take the belt off. All right, now we got the fans, we got the belt out of the way. Now it's the coolant tank, which I've already got done. There's a 13mm bolt right here and a 13mm. Well, we've already got the radiator out. 13mm bolt right here. Hose here, and a hose over here. Once you get all those hoses off, you can take the coolant tank off. So there's the coolant tank. All right, next removal is the ProCharger. We had to get it out of the way because we got to take the valve covers off. So there's 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, and then there's one over 1, 2, 3, 4. So somewhere around in here, there's 4. So you got to take, you have to take this pulley off, to get to it. But there's the ProCharger. So it's four 13mm bolts that you take off and just pull the whole ProCharger off. Obviously, you got to have the belt done first. And then now we're removing coil packs. So I already moved 3 of them. And then I got this side to do. So we're removing coil packs. Then it's the valve covers. And then I may have to call Mac and find out what else I got to do because I forget. He gave me a list. But valve, coil packs, valve covers, and then we'll be back. Alrighty, folks. You see me with my hat on, so I've done everything, everything I can do. I may probably missed a few things I probably could have done.
Don't lie to him.
But Mac's down there doing his few things to get the current cam out. It's gonna get loud a little bit. You see, we got everything off. We got the rockers off. We got the valve covers off, throttle body, ProCharger, coolant tank, radiator's loose. We're gonna have to move that out of the way. Max down there taking out some bolts of the AC compressor. And then he's got to work on the from the AC compressor to the ATI balancer.
Oh my God, something just dripped on me, Don. I can't do this. I can't work in these conditions.
Oh, sorry. He got dripped on. I don't know what it was. We'll leave that up to you to think about what it was.
Again.
But
We got a paper towel because I can just wipe this shit up.
yeah, hang on a sec. Let me go get him a paper towel. Yeah.
Stud. Jay would have been. Are you recording?
Yeah, some little crazy stuff up there he's getting off.
Well, Jay, I'm gonna bring up Jay. Jay would have taken everything off right now because of this, because he's impatient. But watch this.
Just that easy.
Now the stud. If I can get my hand up in here.
Yeah, it's a mess up in there.
Comes right out for the AC. That one's a little beat, but
All right, so we're well on our way to getting the cam in, folks. We're just gonna loosen up some bolts up under here somewhere.
let me see it. Hopefully I didn't turn it off, but
No, you turned it upside down, but it's all right. That's all right. I'll flip that. Now I gotta flip it twice.
I don't know, but now he's got to flip it 3 times. But basically, there's 5 bolts on the front oil pan here that goes through to the front cover. I had to take those guys off. Luckily, his bracket, which is hard to see, for the those 2 bolts there are not on, so I'm actually leaving the alternator on when I pull the front cover off to get that off. So it's really just these 5 bolts on the front, leaving the alternator on. I got to remove this AC bolt. So anytime you guys do this, pro tip, undo the front 2 AC bolts, but leave the back one in. You don't want to undo all 3 because then you got to fight it putting your front cover back on. So leave that back guy right there on, and it'll make life a lot easier. And don't take this or that off. I don't know if that's in the screen because the touch isn't on right now, but Don learned not to take that off.
Yeah, this one here, definitely don't take this one off.
Here you go.
Hey, live and learn, live and learn. All right, we'll be back when we start shoving the cam in here, or pulling this one out and putting the new one in.
We'll be doing something.
All right, we're about to make a mess.
We're already making a mess.
There it goes. Matt, making the magic happen.
Plus, we can't make a mess. Your car's already a mess.
Don't try this at home.
Usually comes off easy. Oh, Starkey boy greased it up though. He was like, "Put it in the squeal, boy." Just trying to get that back one off.
We didn't forget anything, did we?
No, it's bolted on the back. Usually I'm able to tap it. I'll show you what I'm gonna do. I'll give her the gloves, huh? I'm gonna give her
He calls my car modern red headache.
modern red headache. Look at this fucking mess.
Golly, man.
Your girl in her period.
Cooling everywhere.
We're gonna have to clean that up though.
Yeah. All right, do not try this at home. We'll be back. All right, so one of the things you want to do is make sure you're at top dead center. So we're just taking the crank bolt, adding it in there, making sure we're top dead center before we start tearing it all apart.
Now I gotta release the tension. I can pop that off. take the plate that holds the cam in place out, figure out what Starck did wrong. Just kidding, just kidding. He didn't actually do anything wrong on this, but I went to his house one night and a raccoon ran out in front of my car and cracked the bumper, and that was his fault.
That was his fault. But there's the phaser. We're gonna lock that mug out this time so we don't have no issues with VVT. So we'll be back when we start pulling the cam out.
And everyone's gonna be like, why is this front cover sitting up there? Sure to have that other cam ready. You wanna mount the GoPro? Like, stick it on here or something?
Yeah, we can do that.
You can always post it as long as nothing drastic happens.
As long as nothing stupid happens.
Because I'm gonna get you to hand me that other cam.
Where is it? Is this it?
Yeah. All goes as planned, I should be able to just wrestle this bad girl out.
Oh, to pull it out.
I'm gonna put this on one time here. Tight. Actually, I want to pull those push rods out. That thing's in there tight. I've had them come out tight before, but that's really tight. For shits and giggles, cut your camera real quick.
Back in business.
Don't say anything right now. I just want to be able to listen. Yeah, it's called heat exchanger. Is in the way. It's at the fucking end, and I'm gonna have to put this back. The heat exchanger's in the way.
Fudge. All right, sorry I didn't catch that. We got the one out and the new one in. We just had to do it quick because if you see the heat exchanger all the way back here was getting in the way. So it kind of took a two-person integrity to make it happen. So Old one's out, new one's in. We're gonna go show you lock the phaser, and then it's just putting it back together. Ha! Here we go. Time to put the locker in there.
So I guess Starck didn't mess anything up.
Yeah, as long as Mike didn't mess it up.
Which is possible,
So we got a little special tooly tool right here.
Because he completely made that raccoon run out in front of my car.
He completely made that raccoon run out in front of his car.
I know he did.
He told that raccoon you were coming.
God damn it.
Missed it. Stark's fault.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of them days.
It's gonna be one of those nights. Let me go find it. Alrighty, folks. We made a lot of progress since the last video, last clip, but we got everything buttoned back up, at least the driver's side. Coil packs, valve covers, rocker arms, all of that. As you see, we got the ProCharger back on. the heat exchanger, radiator, fans, belt, piping for the ProCharger. What we got left to do, passenger side valve covers, rocker arms on that, and the coolant tank, and then pop in some, we're gonna leave the injectors disconnected, crank the engine a few times, get the oil running through, get the new cam oiled up, change the oil, fill up the coolant, and bango, baby, we're ready to rock and roll for a first start with the new cam. Hopefully the tune will be okay. If not, Dave said he'll fiddle with it to make it drivable, and then we'll hit the dyno probably another day. But we'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, we're all back together. Starting to do some fluid. Wait for old girl to warm up. Let's go back here. Woo, she sounds good. Woo, don't she sound good? All right, we're gonna let her warm up, get the let her warm up, get the fluids right, and then we'll end her up. Alrighty folks, quick wrap up. I know we missed a lot in the video, but at least it gave you some idea of a cam swap and what you got to do. So, but yeah, everything's okay. It's not great. We didn't get tuned, so we need to be tuned, but it's safe enough. Dave said it's safe enough to drive home, and then we're gonna get tuned on December 18th. So, hey, is what it is. But that's gonna do it for this one, folks. If you're stopping in for the first time, please check out the rest of the channel. If you like what's going on with the rest of the channel, do me them few things: like, subscribe, smash the bell, shoot me a comment, share it on your social media. I'll definitely appreciate it. Shake and Bake will definitely appreciate it, because every red penny from YouTube goes right back into Shake and Bake. Till next one, adios.